Hello and welcome. I'm Annette Reeder from thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and today I'm going to share with you how to use turmeric and turn it into a tonic that you can drink every single day to protect your body from what's going on around you. Colds, flus, pneumonia, a lot of different issues that are happening, and there's some others out there too, which I'm not going to name, but you know what it's called. What if we could just drink 1 to 2 ounces every morning and give our body the protection it needs to be strong with our immune system? And as we get started, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you and I can stay connected as the Biblical Nutritionist family. I look forward to reading your comments. Today's tonic is going to have just natural ingredients. We teach from the 3 principles. And number 1 is eat the foods God called good. Well, these are going to be foods that God created for us to enjoy. The first food we're going to have is we're going to use some ginger. So we're just going to go ahead and scrape off the peeling of the ginger. We need about 4 to 5 inches of ginger. You can use dehydrated ginger, but fresh is going to be the best. Next, we're going to add 1 orange. And what we want to do with the oranges, we just want to juice it. So we're going to juice it straight into our blender. Now we're also going to use a lemon. Now my lemons are really tiny, so I'm going to use 2. You want 1 large orange and 1 large lemon. But my orange, I even could do 2 oranges since my oranges are so little, but I'm definitely going to do 2 lemons since they are so small. Next is our turmeric. Now turmeric can be bought just as the root, just like the ginger, because turmeric is from the ginger family, but it's definitely got an orange color to it. If you buy the roots, you can just scrape off the outer coating, but if you went ahead and put the outer coating in there, you just go ahead and scrub them under some water and rinse it off. You could definitely use the peelings. There's nothing wrong with it, but you can just scrape it off with a knife or with a spoon. And so you can just see how gorgeous orange that really is. It is so full of antioxidants. It's anti-inflammation. If you don't want to use fresh turmeric, then go ahead and buy the powder. Just keep in mind, turmeric will dye whatever you use. So it has such a strong color to it that it will dye whatever it touches. So if you use your fingers, you're going to have a little bit of an orange tint to your fingers for maybe a day or 2. So we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. Just going to put that in our blender. Turmeric is the key ingredient. Ginger has its own benefit for us as far as helping us with our lungs, helping us to not get that phlegm that builds up, but turmeric is going to keep inflammation that can cause asthma, that can cause breathing problems, respiratory issues. And so we want to get rid of inflammation and prevent inflammation as much as possible. And turmeric is key for doing that. It's also antimicrobial, which means if there's a cold floating by, your body's going to say, don't worry, we've got you covered, we've built a shield, and you don't have to worry about it. This is why this is so potent and so important for you to use every day. Now, to this, we're going to add 8 ounces of filtered water. Now, if you would like to add a little bit of flavoring, you can add 1/4 teaspoon of honey and even 1/4 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Be sure and watch my video as to why you should use Ceylon cinnamon versus the others. So going forward, cinnamon must always have a first and a last name, Ceylon cinnamon. We're going to blend this up. We just need to put it through a strainer. And you want to store this in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks, but I want you to enjoy 1 to 2 ounces every single day for the rest of your life, because I want to help you be strong and finish this mission well that God has called you. So go ahead and strain this. to get all of that goodness in your drink. And then you want to drink 1 to 2 ounces every single day. Remember, turmeric and ginger, when you combine them with lemons and oranges, make sure you've already watched my other video on why those two fruits are so valuable and protective against cancers. This is good for diabetics. This is good for people who have wounds. In fact, you could make turmeric into a paste and put it on a cut, and it will heal very quickly. The powers that God has put into the turmeric to work in our body is incredible. Drinking this every day is going to be your little tonic or elixir to keep you looking young and healthy. And everyone's going to say, what are you doing to look so good? So go ahead and enjoy a cup of this every morning, 1 to 2 ounces. There is your perfect tonic every morning of the day before you eat. Here's to you. No colds this winter, no flu this winter. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It is always my joy to serve you God's recipe for excellent health. And that always starts with the number one ingredient. God loves you. He loves you with an amazing love. He has an everlasting love. He's loved you the same yesterday, today, and forever. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And he is always there waiting to have a relationship with you. So here's to you, enjoying God's recipe for excellent health.